Well, for many parts of the UK, the weather is slowly brightening up. There's still a bit of cloud around, one or two showers, but for most at least it's getting a little bit sunnier out there. However, there is one exception to that theme, and that is across parts of eastern England where we have a very slow-moving weather front that's been bringing a bit of drizzle. However, the mild weather conditions aren't going to last next week. The week before Christmas, it is set to turn colder as we swap southwesterly winds for northwesterly winds. Now, with these, as well as the drop in temperatures, there'll be plenty of showers around, particularly across northern and western areas. And as those temperatures start to dip, you'll see some of those showers turning increasingly wintry for some.
Hello there, good afternoon. Well, did you spot the red skies earlier on this morning? Shepherd's warning, of course, with our approaching weather front, but some very pretty colours out there, such as here in Catford. Now, as we head through the rest of the afternoon, we're set to keep those layers of cloud, a bit of drizzle at times, but a lot of dry weather too, and it's still feeling really rather chilly.
Hello, good evening. After today's cloudy skies, clearer conditions taking charge for tonight. And as a result, it turns a bit chilly. We could well see some mist and fog forming, but it does lead to a brighter day for tomorrow. Also for tonight, it's the peak of the Geminids Meteor shower. Decent viewing conditions, I think, and you could see up to 120 meteors an hour, so it could be quite a display. Then as we push into tomorrow evening, a bit more cloud starts to work our way and we'll start to see things turning that bit milder as well. So that's the picture into the weekend. Cloudier, a little bit damp at times. I think a lot of dry weather in general. That breeze picking up through the weekend though. But yes, just feeling that bit milder. Have a good evening. Take care.
It might be worth keeping an eye on the skies tonight because you may catch a glimpse of a shooting star. The Geminids meteor shower peaks this evening. You may get to see dozens of meteors each hour if the skies stay clear. If you do get any good photos, send them in to us. Have your say at bbc.co.uk. But as I say, you will need clear skies to see that display of shooting stars. There are some clear skies right now across parts of northeast England. As we head into the weekend, though, these orange colours, this milder air working across just about all parts of the UK. Double-digit temperatures are expected, but the same southwesterly winds bringing those milder conditions, also bringing some really wet weather, relentless rain in the western side of Scotland. Some places could see up to 175 millimetres of rain with a risk of some flooding and disruption. It will be drier further south and east, limited amounts of sunshine, but temperatures up to 14 degrees.
Ben, what's it looking like this weekend?
Well, a bit of last-minute Christmas shopping maybe, Frankie, and the weather is set to change just a little bit. It is set to turn a little bit milder. That said, it won't always be particularly sunny, and today we had a lot of cloud in the sky. So what about the outlook for next week? Well, it looks like temperatures will tend to drop away just a little bit as we head through next week. And with that, things may just turn a little bit more unsettled. But in the shorter term, as we head towards the weekend, a lot of dry weather, some spells of sunshine, and it's set to be considerably milder than it has been during today.
Hello there. Thursday brought us some big temperature contrasts across the UK. Western areas it turned pretty mild. Swansea, we had temperatures, for example, reaching double figures with some bright skies here. But across parts of East Anglia through much of the day, temperatures struggled in places to reach much above 4 degrees Celsius. And there was some drizzle around too.
And Alex is at a very colourful Blenheim Palace. Alex.
A very good evening to you, Mary. Yes, certainly getting in the festive spirit here at Blenheim Palace, which of course was once the home of Winston Churchill. I wonder what he would make of all these lights. The trail is pretty impressive, and I can tell you that it took around 300 people to come together to put on this spectacle that is going to be here over the coming weeks through the rest of Christmas and into the new year. In fact, the trail is around 2.5 kilometres and it has over 800 individual light fixtures here, lighting up an array of colour as you can see here, and the grounds are simply stunning even at this time of year, very well looked after. And also, of course, the weather conditions have certainly been quite wet at the moment, but we are going to see some changes developing as we head through the coming days. In fact, high pressure is starting to build in already, so if you are going to be coming here for the rest of this week, it shouldn't be too wet at all with that high pressure building in. In fact, it's going to be staying on the mild side. Well, as I mentioned, pressure is starting to build, and as we head through the next few days, southern areas will become largely on the dry side, with outbreaks of rain more likely the further north and northwest you go in particular. Well, that's the way it is here at Blenheim Palace. Certainly the temperature dropping at the moment. As I say, it's going to be the south which see the colder temperatures tonight, so maybe even a touch of frost by tomorrow morning.